Well, hello everybody and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. Today I'm going to make another savoury dish, and this is going to be roasted aubergines with chickpeas, or you may know aubergines as eggplants, with chickpeas and with some spices and tomatoes and some peppers. Very simple dish, and it doesn't take very long, about 15 minutes to get everything ready and then 40 minutes to cook it in the oven. So the oven needs to be preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, 180 Celsius with a fan, for 390 Fahrenheit, and a couple of baking trays should be lined with some parchment paper. With that said, I'll go on to the ingredients. And I'm basing this recipe on one by Professor Tim Spector, and I actually saw a version of it on the TV a couple of weeks ago, in that he used 2 aubergines and I'm using 3. I think mine are somewhat smaller than his, but actually I've got 3 aubergines which I've cut in half, and then I have cut crisscrosses on each half, and straight away they will go onto a baking tray. So that's the aubergines, and then I have 2 400 gram or 14 ounce cans of chickpeas which I have drained completely, and then I've dried them off with some paper towel. I have 350 grams, 12.5 ounces of cherry tomato, 400 grams, 14 ounces of peppers which I have cut into fairly small pieces, and I'm using mainly red. There is a green pepper in there, but mainly red peppers because that's what I prefer. 3 cloves of garlic without peeling them. I have 8 grams, 2.5 teaspoons of ground cumin, 4 grams, 1.5 teaspoons of ground coriander, 3.5 grams, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. I have 200 grams, 7 ounces of halloumi which I've cut into little cubes. Then I have 180 millilitres, 3/4 of a cup of plain yoghurt. The original recipe suggests using kefir, but it does say you can use yoghurt. I have 45 millilitres, 3 tablespoons of tahini. Then I have 6 grams, 2 teaspoons of sumac. Now if you don't have sumac, you could use 2 teaspoons of grated lemon zest instead. I have 60 millilitres, 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, 20 grams, which is about 4 heaped tablespoons of freshly chopped coriander. Then I have 4 spring onions which I have sliced quite finely, and the juice from 1 lime. So that's all the ingredients, and the first thing we need to do is to get our chickpeas etc. Mixed together with some spices. So I'm going to put my 3 spices into a little dish. I'm just going to give those a mix together. Like that. And then I'm going to take a large bowl. This is not how the original recipe says to do it, but it's how I prefer to do it. I'm going to put my chickpeas in, my tomatoes, my peppers, and my halloumi. And I'm going to just mix those around a little bit. like that. And then I'm going to sprinkle about 3/4 of my spice mixture onto those, and I'm going to toss those around and get that spice mixed through. And then I'm going to pour in about 3 tablespoons of my olive oil and mix it again. And I'm doing it in a bowl because I think it's easier to do it than the original suggestion. And I'm going to toss in my garlic as well at that stage. And then I'm going to put that mixture onto a baking tray with the parchment paper. And I'm going to spread that out. Just like that. And then I'm just going to take a spatula and scrape down my bowl. That's just to get the residue of the oil and the spices onto the tray. And I'll set that to one side. And take my second tray, and I'm going to put my aubergines on the tray, and then I'm going to take the rest of my spice and mix it on. In fact, what I'm going to do, I think it will be easier, is to put it into a little tea strainer, and that way I can just distribute it more evenly. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the rest of my olive oil and I'm going to drizzle that on each piece of aubergine. Like that. And just rub that over a little bit. And I'm going to put both of my trays into my oven and I'm going to bake them for 40 minutes. And I'll come back in 40 minutes and we'll go on to complete everything else. As the chickpeas and the aubergines etc. cook, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to mix my sauce together. And for that I'm going to put my yoghurt into a bowl. And I've added in the tahini, and I'll just mix that together. And add in my sumac and mix that through as well. And really, that's all there is to it, except that once our chickpeas have roasted, I'm going to squeeze the flesh out of my 3 garlic cloves. I'm going to stir those in as well. I'm just going to have a taste of that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt into that. And just a couple of grinds of pepper. And stir it through again. I'll just have another little taste. And that's ready to use, apart from the garlic going in. So I have cooked my chickpeas and vegetables for 40 minutes, and I'm simply going to take my 3 cloves of garlic off. Then I'll set the vegetables to one side just for a moment. And then I'm going to squeeze the garlic to get the flesh from the inside. Like that. I'm going to mash that with the fork. And then I'm going to put that into my sauce. And I'm going to give that a good mix around. And set it to one side again. And then I'm going to take my coriander, and I'm going to take about 3/4 of it and sprinkle it over. And then I'm just going to toss that around. To get it distributed like that. And usually I would put this onto a large serving platter to serve it, but I'm going to put mine into a container because most of it's going round to my niece. And with that in the container, I'm going to take my sauce and I'm going to just pop some of that on. Like that. And then sprinkle over some spring onions. Like that. And then drizzle over some of my lime juice. And the bits that I'm holding back will be served up separately for me. So with that like that, I can then serve up some aubergine as well. And then sprinkle over some more coriander. And that's ready to serve. And as it's ready to serve, I'm just going to have a taste of the vegetables at this stage. And I have a little taste of aubergine as well. That's very, very good. So it's a perfect vegetarian style dinner with the spice just warming the back of the throat and the healthy chickpeas and aubergine. So that's all there is for this recipe. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there'll be an eye that you can click on, and that will take you to a link for the recipe, and I'll put a link below the video as well. And I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future, so until then, happy baking.